Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021. The album, Dad, AF, Rock On, Gold Dust. The allergies are playing with me. Woman! Beast. How are you guys doing today? Happy Monday. I hope you're enjoying the beginning of your week. Before I get into this video, I want to say a very, very special thank you. Yes, to my favorite, AdamandEve.com. This video is sponsored by AdamandEve.com. Thank you to AdamandEve.com for yet sponsoring another video over here. You guys know I love working with them. You know the drill. Go use my code Peter. Thank God my name is not Richard. People always say they don't understand the joke. Just figure it out, okay? What's a nickname for Richard? If that were my name, that would be my code. Go use my code Peter, for 50% off your first item, plus free shipping and handling in the United States and Canada. Some exclusions do apply. They have 90-day return policy, hassle-free return policy, 24-hour customer service. Listen, okay, Adam and Eve, they are, I can't get my hat right. They are busting their butts to answer your questions so that you guys know how to use all of the beautiful, amazing products that you buy from AdamandEve.com. And if you watch my vlog and you watch my Peterisms channel, you know that I believe a lot in the 12 points of intimacy. I talk a lot about it. Physical intimacy is just one of those, but you gotta keep, I was gonna say you gotta keep it up. You gotta keep the physical intimacy going, right? It's a really important part of a relationship, and so Adam and Eve can help you with that, okay? And they can help you get excited about that again, you know? So anyway, go check them out, AdamandEve.com. I will link all of their information below. All right, let's get, and also, 20% of all their proceeds go to the prevention of HIV and AIDS around the world, which I think is fantastic. So go check them out below and let me know if you use my code. Last time that I did it in a video, so many people DM'd me and were like, oh my God, I used your code. Thank you so much, blah, 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 whatever. And then I got a lot of people, because apparently there's a store in California, I think like in San Diego, and people were like, I tried to use your code in the store, but it wouldn't work. I got a couple pictures of the store, actually. So anyway, I think it's only online. All right, so let's get into today's drama. You guys, I have notes, okay? I have 5 drama stories that we gotta get through, and then I'm gonna do the birthday shout outs. So I'm gonna kind of mix them in at some point because I have so many birthday shout outs. This birthday shout out thing, y'all listen, now, I got a cameo too, okay, if you want a real personalized message from me for your birthday. But I'm trying to do my best to keep up on these birthdays, but it's literally, you guys, I'm going to have to keep like a calendar book and write down the birthdays because it's getting longer and longer and longer. At first it started off just like a birthday shout out here and there, and now it's turning into, and I got a really nice message I actually went to read. Now it's turning into like, I'm getting like 15 birthday requests a day, and I'm trying so hard, you guys. I'm trying so hard to keep up on them. But I wanted to read this comment that I got because I thought this was so nice. Hold on, let me get through all my birthday shout outs. Where is it at? Hold on, who is it? Christine said, I love the thought and care he puts into his birthday shout outs, and that meant the world to me. Thank you so much. I have to tell you, the birthday shout out thing actually started because do you guys remember Good Morning America? And then they would say like, like Judy Smith from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma turns 103 today. And I loved that, right? And I would always be like, oh my God, I love Judy Smith. How's she doing? You know what I mean? And so that for me was like a way to like connect with you guys because I thought that was so awesome that Good Morning America used to do that. I used to love that. It was one of my favorite parts in the morning. Now I don't get up that early. All right, let's get into today's drama. We're going to start off with a little Manny Mua, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some Jaclyn Hill releasing some new items. We're going to talk about Morphe finally discounting James Charles. And then we're going to talk about Tana Mojo. Tana's audience. We have finally found out who's Tana's audience, her target audience is. And then we're going to talk about some tweets that Gabby Hanna put out. I mean, this girl, I don't know when her next poetry book is coming out, but man, she could tweet like nobody's business, can't she? All right, so let's get into the, I can't believe that I was like, okay, I'm trying to organize this video, and I can't believe that so far it's going so well. The receipts, Whitney! Can you tell I'm in a good mood today? I am in a really good mood. And I haven't even had my coffee yet. This is water. So Let's all have a drink of what we're drinking. Your juice box, your KJ. That you know what that KJ is, don't you? And I have a friend of mine that she always just, when we go someplace, she'll just be like, I'll have a glass of KJ. Coffee, water, whatever you're having. Put on your lipstick. Put on your lipstick. Put on your lip gloss. Put on whatever you got. And your lip balm, your chapstick. And let's get going. All right. So Manny Mua announced that he is going to be in a new show on Snapchat. Now, you guys, you know that recently I announced that I'm trying to do a lot of like positive stories over here too. I know y'all don't want it, okay? I know you just want the negativity and the sadness and the misery of YouTube. I know you do, okay? But I'm gonna be doing some happy stories. No, I'm all in jokes. So many of you are like, can you highlight some of the positive things that are going on with some of these people? So I've been trying to do a little bit more of that recently. I know it's hard to believe, but I actually do, like when you guys give me criticism or, well, criticism's kind of a harsh word. When you critique me or, you know, you say, hey, why don't you try this? Or hey, why don't you try to do that? Like I really do listen to that because it means a lot to me that you guys watch my videos enough to care to even comment and say, hey, you know, why don't you put some positive stories in there? And I actually think it's a fantastic idea. So Manny Mua is going to be on this new show on Snapchat, okay? Now, I'm laughing because I don't understand, first of all, right? Like, this is my thing. Well, Trisha Paytas came for Nikita Dragon when Nikita had a show on Snapchat. So it'll be interesting to see if Trisha Paytas has anything to say about Manny Mua having a show on the Snapchat. Now, I'm not on the Snapchat. Now, I have a Snapchat, okay? But I literally have not opened that app in, I think, like 2 years. I didn't even know people used Snapchat anymore, okay? With the TikTok and the Instagram and the Twitter and the Facebook and the this and the that and everything, I didn't know anybody used Snapchat anymore. I mean, except for James Charles. But I didn't know that nobody uses Snapchat anymore. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I kind of say something like that, people are always like, ooh, Peter gets a little shady. Yes, yes, I can get a little shady from time to time too. But it's the truth. So anyway, I don't like, does anybody use the Snapchat anymore? I was kind of surprised about that. I actually didn't really know it was kind of a thing until Nikita came out and said that she had a show on Snapchat. But congratulations to Manny Mua. His show is going to be called Coming Out, and apparently it is a show where people share their stories of coming out, and he's going to help them with that process, I guess. Here's my thing I have never understood, okay? And I am just being completely objective and fair to these people. With the Tana Mojos and the Manny Muas and the Nikita Dragons, who's now going to have a show, she's going to have a show at the Hype House on Netflix. I really don't understand why, like, major networks don't pick them up. Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. You know, they could do this show, and maybe, like, I don't know, it's going to be fantastic for the people that are on Snapchat. I don't know, and congratulations to Manny on it. But, like, what I don't understand about this is, like, this show on, like, Bravo or MTV or Logo or something like that, where you have Manny Mua, you have, like, you know, like, one, like, LGBTQIA person from each different community, right? Like, a beauty community on YouTube, and then a different community on YouTube, and you had all these people together, and it was like a team of, like, 3 or 4 people, and then they were helping people with their coming out process. Like, that would be such a fantastic show. By the way, I just want to say this, okay? You know, there are communities on YouTube that I don't believe get the acknowledgement that they deserve, all right? And, there is a show, a little show, that I absolutely love, and it is called Drag Showdown. And I'm going to get teary-eyed even talking about this. So last week was the finale of the All-Star Show. Now, Drag Showdown is like an online, underground drag show. It was literally one of the first ones that was on YouTube, and it's run by Crystal Ball, who I personally believe, with all of the work that she puts in it, she is truly, truly the diva of Drag Showdown. But this season, she really dug deep, and she had some really personal stories. These are younger people, too, that are on this show. And the winner of Drag Showdown's All-Stars was Rhea Sunshine. Congratulations, Rhea. You know, I have to believe that Rhea has got to be like maybe 21, 20. And she came out as trans this season on the show. Her mom was on the show, and she shared at the end all this stuff. It was so phenomenal. It was so amazing. And I think, like, if we really highlighted more of those kind of stories out there for younger trans kids that need to hear these stories, I think it would be amazing. So please go over to Drag Showdown. I will link the channel below, and go give Crystal. And I have to tell you now, listen, okay? Now, the final three, I would have been happy with any of them, okay? It was Glass Stain, Salem Ofax, and Salem Ofax is going to be one of those. We're going to hear about Salem on, like, RuPaul's Drag Race Work the World Tour one of these days. So fantastic. Glass Stain is going to be a winner of, like, Dragula. Incredible, incredible talent. And then Ray of Sunshine is amazing. And every queen that was on this season, I just was so excited by all of them. So go check it out. Link it below. It's a lot of these, like, younger people that are just sharing their stories. And everybody that I've told to go watch it that has watched it has, like, totally fell in love with it. But anyway, so I don't understand why one of these, like, channels, like, you know, why stream, and I think it's, hey, congratulations to Tana Mojo for getting a streaming show, okay, that we put on YouTube. But why not give her an actual show on MTV? I actually think people would watch it. There's so much crap on TV these days. Are you telling me Tana Mojo couldn't get a following on Bravo? Probably not Bravo, maybe, but like MTV or something like that with all the crap shows that they have on there? Or that Manny and a couple other, you know, LGBTQIA people couldn't get it? I don't understand it. So anyway, I saw this on the Beauty Guru Reddit over there, and a lot of people were really, I mean, there really weren't a lot of comments about it, but people were really supportive. Here's the picture. I'm not going to throw it up there, but there's the picture of him. People are like saying stuff about this. This picture also looks like he'll try to sell me hair products and then ask me to join his team. If someone said, been binging his videos lately, he looks so good. Yeah, Manny's had kind of like, I feel like he's had completely come back around to where he was before, and his videos are really, really enjoyable lately, so go check them out if you haven't. Someone said, I'm sorry, but maybe it's because I'm 24, but do people still use Snapchat? Insta pretty much copied anything unique about them, and I don't see the point in having both. Someone said, I'm in the same boat. Snapchat is so dead to me, LOL. My 16-year-old sister uses it constantly, but neither her nor her friends watch the Snapchat shows. They all think they're kind of SHI, you know, whatever. Someone said, I had it before, but now DMs have the same features about sending a pic that expires after 10 seconds, so, like, I don't need both. Someone said, yeah, same, I just don't care for the format, whatever. Maybe it is because it's targeted at the younger audience, and that's what they want this show to be for younger people that are coming out. I don't know, but congratulations to Manny on that. All right, let's get, whoo! Somebody commented on my video and said, can we just stop with the farting fans? And I was like, oh my God, that is so hilarious because my fan does sound like such a... I swear it was the fan, it wasn't me. But anyway, I kind of lived for that comment. All right, let's go into the next story. Hold on. Story, Morning Glory. Where is it at? I think it's the Jaclyn Hill story. I had it written. Was it Jaclyn or was it the Morphe? My receipts, Whitney, my receipts. Where are they at? Okay, here it is. So Morphe is finally, it says over on the Beauty Guru Reddit, finally discounting their James Charles collaboration, okay? Are you ready for this? They're discounting it, the palette, from $39 to $35. I can't remember who, somebody put, I think like Nick from The Viewer's Voice put it up on Twitter, and then like T-Spill or somebody like retweeted it, and it was so funny, and they said something like, this is gonna, because Morphe said that they are winding down their collaboration with James Charles, and whoever retweeted it said something hilarious, and it was like, this is gonna be a really slow wind down or something like that. It cracked me up when I saw it. But it's true. It's like, okay, gals, 39 to 35. Listen, okay? It's not selling that great anyway. Have y'all been in your local Ulta? Okay? They got stacks of that palette over in the corner. Nobody wants the James Charles palette. James Charles don't even want the James Charles palette no more. You know what I mean? He don't even care about it. And here it is, Morphe's trying to make it this big deal that they're winding down. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're liars straight from the pit of hell. If you were going to wind down, you would mark that thing from $39 to $1.50, okay? Because that's probably what it's worth these days. I'd be interested to see, well, I'm not going to look into it right now on eBay. If anybody's trying to sell it on eBay, probably $5 for $1 over there, you know? But anyway, that reminds me of Angela Bassett. And now I know all you kids out there know Angela Bassett from what's American Horror Story. But see, like us old folk out there, we know Angela Bassett from What's Love Got to Do with It, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, and the most important movie of life, Waiting to Exhale, okay? And when her name was Bernadine. Do you remember that? And oh my God, my camera died when I was talking about Bernadine. Anyway, so do you remember that scene from Waiting to Exhale when Angela Bassett, Bernadine, she's smoking a cigarette, right? Out in the driveway, and she's taking her husband's stuff because he cheated on her, right? And she took all his stuff and she put it in his car. And then she took a cigarette and she like flicked it into the car. She poured gasoline on it. And the police officer comes by, you know, and he says, ma'am, and he said, you can't, the only thing you can burn in the state of Arizona is trash. And she says, it is trash. I love that scene so much. Oh my God. And I also love this scene when Loretta Devine is like walking away and she thinks that guy is looking at her. She looks behind. She goes, is he looking at me? Is he looking at me? And she turns around. She goes, oh, he's still looking at me. If you have never seen Waiting to Exhale, shoop, you got to go see it. It is one of the most fantastic movies in the entire world. Let me just tell you something. There is a scene in the movie where they're all sitting there on the couch for their birthdays. They've been drinking and stuff, you know. Whitney Houston's in it too. And Layla Rochon. Who is the other person? Layla Rochon, I think. Yeah. So anyway, they're all sitting there. And my friends and I, this has been like an inside joke for years, right? And I think it's Layla Rochon's like, yeah, but I'm not like some 20-year-old girl anymore. I'm 32 and I still look good. And they don't, any of them say anything. And then she's like, I'm 32 and I still look good. And they're like, yes, you look good. You look good. My friends and I, we still say that to each other. So anyway, Morphe. You're liars straight from the pit of hell. Okay, you are. And listen, I'm telling you right now, this whole idea of, you know, the captain goes down with the ship kind of thing, it's going to be real interesting to see what happens to Morphe in the next couple years. Because, like, the worst, like, I would say, I've been doing drama since 2016. The worst kind of drama that Morphe ever got into was the fact that Jaclyn Hill continued to just like, you know, talk about their products nonstop. And then she came out and said she was never going to stop talking about Morphe, right? And that's when people were speculating, did Jaclyn and Jeffrey and all these people, were they partners in Morphe? Do you remember that? That was a big drama back in the day. People were speculating about all that. Well, now, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, James Charles, they all failed you, girl. They all failed you. And guess what, Morphe? You're going down. You are, because if you go over and you read Morphe's things, people don't care that they've distanced themselves. They think Morphe is a joke, okay? That's what they think. So now, Morphe, that was this brand that, I have to tell you, when I would talk about Morphe anyway, a lot of people were like, I think their products are junk. So now, Morphe, because you were not willing to distance yourself from these YouTuber, celebrity types that you think are going to, you know, boost you through the roof, because, listen, you sold your soul to have influencers sell your products for you. Now, that's what happens, see? You don't stand on the merit of your own product. You have all of these influencers, you know, like, try to sell it for you on clearance, right? Well, that's what happened. Now your brand is synonymous with influencers and the reputations. Did you get it, Morphe? You done screwed yourself. So anyway, let's get into the Jaclyn Hill thing. Where's that? My receipts, Whitney. I can't even find the Jaclyn Hill thing. It was a tweet. Hold on a second. This was from the Beauty Guru Reddit too. Hold on. This was newer. I know it was because I just saw it today. Please wait. Oh, here it is. Ow! I just poked my eye with my glasses, my lord. We have nice things. Okay. Jaclyn Hill is always trying to sell something, and then they put this tweet out there with like question mark thoughts. It's his thoughts and question marks. Jaclyn Hill put this tweet up, okay? I'm not going to include it in there because I'm too lazy today. It's the truth of the nature. Some days I do all the receipts. Let me just tell you something. The other day, I had already rendered my video and everything, and I got to the end of it, and I was like, damn it, Janet, I forgot to include those damn screenshots that I said that I was going to put up there of Jeffree Star's makeup or something like that. Nobody cared about the screenshots. So I was like, okay, I will come back and do the screenshots, but today I'm just taking a break on the screenshots. So Miss Jaclyn, she came out and she said, I know it's a whole year away, but mark your calendars for Mother's Day. What girl? Weren't you just selling those Christmas mystery boxes in February and calling them Valentine's Day boxes or something? What, girl? You want us to save our money for next Mother's Day? How most of us are just still getting over how much we had to spend on brunch yesterday. Why don't you pull it together, Jaclyn? You want us to save our money for Mother's Day? So what she's saying is, my next product's not going to be out till Mother's Day, okay? I've sold all the inventory I had, and now it is what it is. Now, I have to tell you, if you didn't hear me say this in my last video, though, when I was in Ulta, I actually asked them because somebody had messaged me and said that they had gone into the Ulta I go to. My Ulta that I own. I don't own it. But anyway, and that they had moved the Jaclyn Hill kiosk all the way into the back corner. It was like the back right corner at my Ulta that I go to at the Fashion Mall, across from the Fashion Mall in Indianapolis. And that it was next to like KVD Beauty, I think. Do they sell KVD Beauty? Anyway, so when I was checking out with all my nail polish, do you remember that? That was a phase for about a day. Anyway, no, I'm going to go back to the nail polish because I thought that was fun. But anyway, just like a nail or two, you know. I love that. I think it's so fun. But anyway, so I asked the woman that was helping me, I said, hey, like, did you move or get rid of Jaclyn Hill's thing? And she said, oh, no, it's over in that corner over there. And I said, well, did you guys move it because it's not selling very well? And she goes, actually, it does really, really well. She said, we can't keep stock in. She was like, as soon as it, you know, comes in, it's like, it's gone right away. She was like, her stuff is selling like crazy. And then she said, I actually want to, you know, use the highlighters. I shared this whole thing on the video. But anyway, so apparently Jaclyn's stuff is doing great in Ulta. So anyway, she said, I know it's a whole year away, but mark your calendars for next Mother's Day. I've been working on a collection for the past 5 months. It's going to be the most amazing one yet. Sure, girl. And then somebody said, yes, let me mark down my calendar for looks at phone 1 year from now. Somebody put crying emojis. Someone said, she's such a charlatan, I can't with her. Someone said, I don't know why I read this in an old-timey Atlantic accent. Okay, someone said, petty conspiracy theory, she aimed to release it this Mother's Day and couldn't get it all done in time, and whatever is released next year will have been sitting around for almost a year. I think that Jaclyn, on the heels of the lipsticks, I think it wouldn't be smart for her to release products that could be possibly expired date, right? So I don't think that she would do that, because I just think that it would be so risky for her if she did it, you know what I mean? I just don't know that I think that she would do that. Okay, someone said she is horrible at time management, can't meet deadlines, and turns into, wow, I've been working on this collection for 2 years. They all do that, every single one of them. Someone said, every time I remember her email exchange with the mug employee, I feel so stressed. Makeup Geek. I was like, what's the brand? I can't think of it. I feel so stressed. Imagine your work relying on her reply and feedback. Girl, same. I get so stressed. Wait, what exchange? And they go on and they talk about Marlene Estelle and all that stuff. I'm not getting into that. Someone said, you do have to promote yourself and your products to be successful in business, but she jams herself down our throats and I am sick of choking on her BS. Someone said, right, like I get MLM promotion vibes from her, except that it isn't an MLM. Going down, someone said, girl, bye. She clearly missed the deadline for this Mother's Day and is already setting herself up to sell old product. I mean, do people really believe that? Like, that's a pretty serious accusation to say that any of these makeup influencers or makeup brands would sell almost expired or a year late products. Like, that's a really big deal if that's the case. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Jaclyn is so done doing makeup videos on YouTube. I think she has no interest whatsoever. And I think she would be really, really smart to phase her channel into a vlogging channel. And then, I don't know, like, and then she could still talk about her makeup. I mean, she could talk about, I'm going in and I'm doing this. And that could be all part of her, like, vlogging of it, you know? And, like, I'm excited about this and I just want to own a makeup company, you know? But I think she's so afraid if I step away from the makeup thing, then people aren't going to be interested in buying my makeup anymore. I have to believe that's what it is, because otherwise, what? I totally just lost my train of thought. I'm in the middle of the video. It's my show. I love when people say, I love your show. I'm like, it's a show. Okay. Anyway, I have to believe that's what it is, because if not, then, then she needs to pull it together, you know, because, like, why are you not doing more makeup videos and all this kind of stuff? And I actually, to be honest with you, I like her more lifestyle kind of vlogging videos. I love Jordan's cooking channel. And so I just don't think that she's really, really that interested in the makeup world anymore. So I don't know what we'll see going forward, you know? All right, I got a little distracted because I was looking over here at my list. Let's see, because this is drama class. You have number 2 pencil. And I was like, how do I want to do this? I'm not really sure. Well, I guess I'll just spin through. I was gonna, like, make 2 videos, but whenever I make 2 videos, nobody really cares. They don't really watch 2 videos. Y'all want me to make 2 videos? Should I? How about if I give a couple of the birthday shout outs now, and then I'll make another video and I'll give a couple of the birthday shout outs then. Oh my God, that's such a good idea. Okay, so, because I have like 3 more items on my videos. So let me get into my birthday shout outs. Hold on a second, please. So Joanna reached out to me and Joanna said, can you give a birthday shout out to my boyfriend Renee, please? We both love your channels. Thank you. So Renee, happiest of birthdays. I hope you have the most amazing birthday in the entire world. Emily reached out to me and she said, good morning, Peter. Today is my 22nd. I think I might have read this one already, but I don't know. She said, good morning, Peter. Today is my 22nd birthday and I would love a shout out. I watch your videos every day and you always bring a positive light to my life. You light up my life. Thank you so much, Emily, and happy birthday. I hope you have the most amazing birthday in the entire world. Now, this one, I'm gonna end on this one, okay? Let me tell you about this guy. This is from Brian, and Brian watches all of my videos on every single one of my channels, and he comments on every video, and he's snarky, and he's hilarious, and he is a good Judy of mine, and he is an OG Wolfpacker over here from back in the day. He's watched my videos for a really long time, and he said, my birthday is in 2 weeks, and I'm anticipating Peter announcing it like I'm the belle of the ball. Yes, queen! So, Brian, happiest of birthdays to you in advance. I hope that you have the most amazing birthday in the entire world. I love you guys, and I will see you in my second video today.